Hello my loves, and welcome to another episode of the Spiritpreneur portal. My name is Kellyanne, and I'm going to be talking about setting your own schedule, getting clear with medications for ADHD, and how you can start to own your true nature. Because that is the thing that I have found is one of the hardest things for me to do as a spiritpreneur, as somebody who feels like even though I get to set my own hours and I'm doing this because I want to do things my own way, I still want to, or maybe have to, show up in such a way that it is aligned with what everybody else expects from me. So I should be working 8 hours a day because that's what everybody else does. I should be working from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I should be doing things a certain way because that is what I am used to. And that is what other people do, and that's what I'm supposed to be doing, right? Is that how it goes? The thing that I have learned, and this is going to be a very personal story, is that we all have our own way of doing things. And just as I said in the video that I just recorded on how to read cards, there's no one right way. And while it's easier said than done, easier said than actually embodied, the whole there's no one right way to do things, there is still an aspect of showing up for yourself that needs to start from that place of there is no right way. There is no right way that everybody should be following. There is just a right way for me. This is how I approach my card readings and my mediumship readings and my clarifying sessions is with, I want to confirm what you already know. I want to clarify what you aren't sure about. And I want to send you off into the world again with the confidence to take the next right step for you. Meaning it's not the next right step for me. I'm not going to tell you what that step is. It's not the next right step for every spiritpreneur. It's not the next right step for every creator who wants to be able to make money and also do the thing that they absolutely love. It's the next right step for you, for right now. Maybe 10 years ago, the next right step for you, if you were in this situation, would have looked totally different. But we're talking about right here, right now, based on what you already know and what you are really more open now than before to believing in because of the clarity that you've received. Clarity, for me, has come from confirming what I know, which is that my energy comes in waves and doesn't necessarily make me a morning person or an early bird or a night owl. It makes me both. There are times where I want to wake up when the sun rises or just before at 5:30 or 6:30 a.m. and be writing and be in this very quiet, still mood, and then go for a run. Who is this person? Go for a run or sing and dance to get my energy up and then get straight to work. Sometimes I wake up ready to work and that's all I'm thinking about. And there are other times where I just can't do it. I just can't do it all day. There are so many other things that feel more interesting to me, that grab my attention more. And this is an ADHD thing. We don't thrive on the next most important thing. We thrive on the next most interesting thing. And sometimes that means novelty is a necessity for being a good entrepreneur as a person with ADHD. Sometimes you absolutely need to have a new schedule or a change in the way that you do things to help you be the best version of your ADHD self. That means, for me, that I am now following, and this is new for me, I am now following my menstrual and ovulation cycle, because I'm finding that when I'm ovulating, I have a lot of energy, and I have just this great sense of creativity that flows through me, and I stay up late at night and just have an endless capacity for cleaning and tidying the space, organizing my thoughts and feelings, putting a structure onto the next thing that I have planned, and then coming back to execute it. Then, when I am menstruating, I am tired. I am ready to be coloring in my coloring books. I am ready to be binge watching Critical Role on YouTube right here. I am ready to be connecting with people and connecting with my thoughts and feelings in a less demanding way, where I'm not demanding them to be content. I'm not demanding of those thoughts and feelings to inspire me to act. I am just engaging with them in a way that makes me feel more connected to myself, and then maybe reminds me of somebody that I love and care about, and inspires me to create time and space for them, which is also valuable. It's not networking necessarily, but it is applying yourself to the network of energy that you have pulled into your life that then get to support in their own way, in their own productive way. Because when you let yourself go through the ebbs and flows and create a schedule that's based around, I'm working 12 hours a day over here and I'm working 2 hours a day over here, then what you get to do is you get to let each point of your life, each point of connection shine and do what it's supposed to do, which is give you the next meaningful thing, give you the next right step to take. I realized that I wasn't taking my nootropics, which is the essentially medication-ish, I'll call it, that I have chosen to use for my ADHD symptoms. And I've noticed that I don't take it during the day. I had initially set an alarm for myself for like 6:30 p.m. when I started taking them, because I knew this is the time of day that I am both going to be home around my nootropics so that I can go and physically grab them and put them in my mouth. And also, I will have been fed. I will have fed myself. The thing that I didn't realize was that the nootropics were making my stay up until midnight days into stay up until 3 or 4 a.m. days, because I got the energy boost that I had wanted throughout the day in the evening. And it felt like, well, now that I'm in a different place, in a different space, and I'm living with my partner who normally leaves for work around 11 o'clock, let me set my alarm for 11:30 and 11:33. And that way I can start to work when he's at work. And when he gets home, I'll be done and I will have done all the things. The problem with that is I was home, but I wasn't always fed. And so I sometimes don't eat until like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. And this is another part of like accepting who you are and accepting that you need to schedule and plan things around like the nature of how you actually show up and what your body is telling you that it needs, as opposed to forcing yourself to shift into a schedule that doesn't feel right for you, or that doesn't feel good for you because you fall out of it more easily. I would make a bet with you that if you pay attention to, and you, just like I do with my card readings, you start out by confirming what you know and write out all the things that you know about yourself. I eat at this time of day. I normally get most of my energy at this time of the week, of the month, of the year. I experience seasonal depression. I don't like to work during the summers because I like to travel during those times. I hate waking up in the mornings, but I love seeing the sunrise. So what do I do with that information? You confirm, and then you clarify. You say, if seeing the sunrise in the morning is powerful and grounding for me, then all I have to do is see the sunrise. I wake up, I come outside, I spend 45 minutes outside watching the colors change in the sky. I maybe bring a journal with me and I take some notes, or I turn on my phone and I just start speaking whatever is coming to mind. And then I go back inside and I climb back into bed, and then I wake up at a time that is maybe an hour later than I normally would wake up. And that is when I start my day. And I go back to my notes and I go, oh my gosh, this is what I wrote today. This is inspiration. Or listen to myself and say, I said some things that I really didn't expect to hear myself say. Or, I said some things that are so soothing to me now that I'm in a different space, where I know that waking up for me before didn't mean anything other than seeing pretty colors in the sky. Waking up now means I have to do shit. And I needed to hear what pretty colors in the sky Kellyanne had to say today before I got into doing my shit. You clarify the ways that you can apply what you know, so that you're not creating something that feels foreign to you and that you constantly disappoint yourself in because you can't show up to a schedule that works for other people. So maybe it must work for me. It works for everybody else, so it must work for me. There's something wrong with me if I can't show up to it. No. Nope. We're not doing that. There is nothing wrong with you. There's just something wrong with the way that you are approaching yourself, with a lack of forgiveness, with a lack of confirmation and compassion toward the things that you already know work for you. The way that I have changed the way that I show up is I've gone back to taking my nootropics at a different time of day. Later in the afternoon, when I know that I will both be home and also, it tickles a little bit, that I will both be home and also be fed. And that way I get some work done before my partner gets home, and I have energy in the evenings to do things with him, or to get more work done, or to apply myself to cleaning the house or doing other things. And that means during the day, before I've eaten, I'm vegetating. I am reading, I am writing, I am stretching, I am watching my show, I am playing a video game, I am doing things, I'm playing Duolingo, I am doing things that I want to be doing, that I can't do when my partner's around, which, you know, just means that I love my alone time and spending all of my time waiting around for my partner to get home so that I can give myself permission not to work doesn't work for me. This I know. I know that I love my alone time, and I know that I love having time to myself to color in my coloring books or to play video games. I love having time to myself for myself. Not just time when I get off of work, get done with work, that I can do whatever I want, because then whatever I want is going to involve somebody else. If you have that problem too, it's time for you to acknowledge that you get to choose and that it's not going to affect how your business is run in terms of how successful it is. It is just going to change the way that you define successful showing up for yourself. Feeling a little tickle on my ankle here. Successfully showing up for yourself is the foundation for a successful entrepreneurship. So if your entrepreneurial and spiritpreneurial endeavors lead you to believe that you need to rock the 9-to-5 and hustle, even though those things just leave a bad taste in your mouth, then I hope that this video has helped to sway you a little bit and maybe even give you insight into where you can start with changing the way that you show up for yourself. Showing up for yourself is the foundation for showing up for your business. I love you so much. You are deserving of all the love you desire. And if you appreciated this video and you would like to contribute to the work that I do here for $5 a month, you can join the Vibrant Voice on Patreon at patreon.com/vibrantvoice and help me to continue creating. Or you can book a reading with me. I have card reading quickies that are $33 always and are sent to you within 24 to 48 hours. Or I have longer readings that are one-on-one, face-to-face, and face-to-face over Zoom. And you get to ask as many questions as you want and really get as deep and clear and expansively aware of everything that you need to hear right now for you. Being a spiritpreneur is a gift, and I hope that this video has been a gift that keeps on giving for you, that helps you to give yourself more of the gift that you chose when you decided to take control of your life and your career as an entrepreneur. If it has, give this video a like so I know that you've made it, and comment on the video. Let me know what you would like to see more of. Let me know if you have any questions for me as a fellow spiritpreneur, entrepreneur, and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss anything. Thanks for taking this time for yourself to receive this message, because you clearly needed it. And thanks for being here. I love you. You're deserving of all the love you desire. I don't remember if I've said that already. You are deserving of all the love you desire. And I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day. Mwah!